Alright, y'all. We're feeding the worms. I had put some I had some rice that I didn't want. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of worms in here. Let me see if I can get it the way y'all can really see them. This stuff is thick, but can y'all see the movement? There's a lot of worms in here. They have eaten up everything I have put in here. So they are absolutely ravenous. That's that being. I decided to show y'all the worm bins because I don't hardly ever show them to you. I had some rice that was old and it was suspect. So look at that. Can y'all see them? All them worms right on top. So yeah, time for them to trying to beat this off without killing the worms. We may have some casualties. So, all of them have worms pretty much right on top. But what we gonna do is, oh, look at that little cluster. Y'all might can't see that. They're not very active because it's pretty cool. When they cool, kind of cold, they're not as active. But it is worms in there. This one might be the one with the least amount of worms. I don't want to lose no worm castings. So what I'm gonna do is I put that rice in there. Like I said, it was some old rice. It was suspect. It came from a not so known source. So when you got stuff like that, rice, whatever, feed it to your worms. They'll eat it. They will eat it. Now, I am adding, and I probably should have added this paper before it rained so that it can get wet. But I am adding this paper, which is nothing but my mail that I have shredded. I don't let nothing go to waste around here. Yes, the worms will eat the paper. If you're sitting up throwing out all your mail and not feeding it to your worms to make you some compost for free, or should I say worm casting, basically growing media, because you'll end up growing plants in this. Then let this be a note to not let no more of your mail go to waste. Now you don't have to shred the mail. I shred mine. Look who's showing up. Hello, Felix. Anyway, I shred my mail. You don't have to shred it. You can put it in there as it is, but I have a shredder and I shred mine. So yes, Fee. Yes. Yes. What you running off for? Y'all see my massive burn pile? So I'm gonna take y'all around the garden right quick now that I've given worms some fodder. Trees, same old, same old. I threw a bunch of beans down. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. It rained the better part of yesterday, and I see a lot of I threw some lentils down. I see a lot of the lentils are sprouting. My idea with that is grow a bunch of nitrogen fixers right there until the frost comes, and they'll feed my trees for me. So y'all think about stuff like that. You can plant nitrogen fixers, to feed your trees and stuff. My seedlings back here, they doing okay. They getting ate up by something. And I don't know what's eating them up. I'm gonna replant. The peppers look pretty good though. They look alright. Those are a little smaller. Um, I also planted some garlic in there, so I should have some more garlic coming up pretty soon. I'm gonna put this down right here because I want to show y'all the bananas. I don't think I've shown y'all the bananas since I showed them to you after the hurricane. I also don't think I've shown you. Y'all don't mind my corrugated pipe. The turmeric. So the turmeric looks amazing. He hasn't jumped a pot. I thought the roots would have grew into the ground by now, but the turmeric looks pretty good. I'm not sure if the variegated leaves, the stripes, I'm not sure if that's normal or not. But turmeric looks good. I did taste these leaves. They got a good taste on them. Turmeric leaves aren't edible. You can use them like you use banana leaves. Some people say they use the young tender leaves in salads. This here is we're gonna pull that out. That's mimosa. So when people be talking about mimosa's invasive, yeah, just pull it out, people. Y'all wait till it get to be a tree, then you start talking about how invasive it is. This ginger was supposed to come up in here, but I'm sure that ginger was irradiated, so nothing was gonna come up. But all of this is turmeric. Those leaves look yellow, but the plant itself looks fairly healthy. I've never seen anybody have turmeric where the leaves are variegated like that, so I don't know if y'all turmeric looks like that. Tell me something. So figured I'd show y'all that. This is bananas, and yes, that is half of a watermelon plant. Watermelon. I do throw watermelons and different stuff down in there to help feed the bananas. But as y'all can see, let me back up some. They look pretty good. Remember how they looked when Laura mowed them down? They still got some of the leaves from the hurricane. See those ones that are really ripped? I mean, these are a little ripped, but the ones that are really ripped are the only ones still left from the hurricane. So, yeah, they're doing good. I do throw some food scraps to my bananas. I don't put everything on the worm bin anymore because those bananas are heavy feeders. So when I got stuff like that, watermelons, and that was old watermelon from Mexico, it was horrible tasting. So the other half went on the banana. I mean, I only paid $5 for it, so it ain't going to waste. I don't mind my workout equipment and my gym in a box. That's for my DIY channel. Over here, let me show y'all. A lot of people think that grapes is dying. They're not dying. It's just this time of year they should look like this. They will go dormant. My grapes have been looking like this for a while. Here's the other one up here. See how it look? Yeah, so your grapes, I see kind of some new leaves right there, right there. But for the most part, your grapes don't look crazy. Your figs don't start looking blotchy like that. There's nothing wrong with them. It's that time of year for them to go to sleep. So that's why they look like that. Also, your blackberries, if they're going to go dormant, mine go halfway dormant. Like they'll lose a lot of leaves, but they never go fully dormant. I put garlic in that stacked tower. These is some lady cream peas that grew over here. And they growing like wildfire. It is what it is. I'm going to leave them and let them. The frost will eventually kill them. Over here, these are my calamondins. They look really good. I don't water them. I don't do nothing to them. Y'all that's having all these problems with these citrus, talking about your leaves falling off and stuff, stop watering them. Just stop. Just stop watering them. I keep trying to tell y'all, trees in nature, these trees were not, these trees do grow out in nature. Nobody does anything to them. Stop watering them. I can see the cats or something, or the wind or something, knocked over a couple of my pomegranate. Set those up where they don't y'all falling over, but y'all see how the pomegranates is looking. The rain kind of bowed some of them down. They'll stand back up. They're growing pretty good. I still got these. I need to get out of there. They in too small little pots. I just haven't sat down and finished up. I think I did release the video of me up potted. The majority of these, like I said, I got this row, all of them that's still in sales. They got to come out of there. So that's probably 20 or 30 more. My LSU goals, I put in there. One of them has gone to sleep. One of them still got leaves. That's one avocado. I had 2 avocados in there, but for some reason one of them died. I'm not sure why. It came up, it put leaves on, dropped leaves, put leaves on, dropped leaves, and just ended up dying. So it is what it is. There are onions in this flat, but there are more weeds in this flat than onions. But the ones that look like blades of grass, those are onions. So this is my newest challenge as far as onions. Growing them from seed, they just, I don't know, these little seedlings, they just, I don't know, they don't do too well. Something I'm doing wrong. Yeah, it rained all day yesterday. I'm finna speed up, y'all, because the mosquitoes, I looked back and there was a cloud behind me. They followed me. They're about to catch up to me. So I'm finna speed up. I'm gonna harvest this okra and eat it while I'm talking. So most of my okra has not made it in the house. I have come to like raw okra, which I never thought that would happen. Lord, the cats across the street is like, so I harvest out my okra almost every day. The pepper plant, y'all see how yellowish it is? It's got a few white peppers. Hey, don't you go across that street. That ain't got nothing to do with you. My cats want to go over there and investigate. So if y'all see, I got some ripe peppers, but the plant looking real yellow looking because it's giving up. Don't want to give up the ghost, but it's giving up. Can y'all see all that white fly, all them flies flying around? Get me started. Let's see what we got over here. This is bounced back and it's looking okay. It's been some worms on it since it's been raining. I need to spray some BT on it. Same with this one. The worms ate this all to pieces. They like this red, I think this is red Russian. They like this better, it seems, than a dino kale. And that's why I don't want to grow this. Or if I do grow it, I grow it as a bait crop to draw all the horrible worms to this. But perhaps in a minute the worms will die down. As y'all can see, I got some okra in there. That okra looks bigger on camera than it is in person, so I'm not gonna harvest it. Carrots coming in. I forget what I planted here, but whatever it was, the seeds didn't germinate too well because I planted a whole lot of seeds and I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 things coming up. Maybe a few more came up, but they got munched. Not sure. Need to pull that comfrey and make the last of the tea. This is a rogue lady cream pea. As you can see, I planted a bunch of some type of brassica in there. This is gourmet lettuce blend. That's coming up. The rain brought that up. I saved sugar snap peas from last year, and so the rain made some of them come up, but as you can see, it's starting to germinate. So I'm just gonna tuck that in. There's a lot of them up under there. It's just the rain floated a few of them to the top. But when y'all see how they come up, you'll see how thick I have them planted. This is another one starting to germinate. You can tell by when it starts splitting. It's gonna go ahead and germinate. So I do want to push those down a little bit. They don't have to be. Their roots will find their way into the ground. But, the tomatoes are starting to kind of trying to bloom again. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm not so much leaving them for tomatoes. I'm leaving them as stake in a framework. I know I got a cage, but more for the peas to start growing up, and then when the peas come out, everything will come out of there. This, after watching somebody else's video, I'm pretty sure this is turnips. I have totally forgot what I planted. I just knew it was a brassica of some sort, but they're growing really well. Growing really, really well. Planted another brassica up under this volunteer tomato, and this volunteer tomato is just, it's really pretty, whatever it is, and it's bushing out so nicely. It's not so much vining, it's doing more bushing. But I actually think this is a Everglades, because that's mainly what I have as volunteers. But yeah, there's a lot of brassicas. I'm not even really showing y'all the tomato. There you go. There's a lot of brassicas under here. That's a volunteer tomato. I'm gonna pull that up. Oh, it's still little. This is a volunteer tomato too. I reuse soil, y'all, or I compost, or I'll compost a tomato plant, and I really don't care that it's got tomatoes on it. I just pull them off. Y'all see them wasps in there? I don't know what these wasps be eating. Oh my god! Oh my god! I think they're fighting. Oh my god! I don't know what's going on. But anyway. But yeah, these wasps, they are always looking for some type of bug or worm or something. They're always eating or looking for something on these plants. And I'm not sure what they be looking for. But I just let them do their thing. I don't know if they eat aphids or ants or what. I do have a few aphids on my okra, not many. The other plants down there have more. But anyway, this is some kind of brassica, but look how big the cotyledons are. Look at that. If you don't know what cotyledons are, that's the name for the baby leaves. So, plants always have their first leaves that don't look anything like what the plant is supposed to look like. And then they get these leaves, which are the true leaves, which all the rest of the leaves are going to look like that. Just like okra, when okra first comes up, the leaves are round. They're not this shape. Then they start getting this shape leaf. I planted some other, okay, I don't know what's over there. And did something just fall. Anyway, I planted some other brassicas. Can't remember what they are. For some reason, they got really leggy. I'm not really worried about it. Usually leggy needs to straighten itself out. That bed needs to have some more dirt put in it anyway. So I might put some more dirt in there. I've been waiting to catch you out there. I want me about 2 long okras to fry. It's getting. I've been